hilarious thing.
Oh man,
Right.
hilarious. Yes, we are back. It's been more than a month actually because the holiday weekend. I'm excited.
Super excited.
We have an incredible guest today.
Incredible GR legend.
Yes.
We are very honored.
OG.
New York native. New York native, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Brooklyn native. Brooklyn native.
That's what's up.
It's a good place.
Yeah.
It's a good place to be.
Very,
I
very
love
much
New
so.
York. But yeah, Ghost Podcast is back, episode 5. We have the pleasure of having another special guest, Monroe A Bryant.
O'Brien.
O'Brien. Oh,
Yep.
my bad.
Okay.
Let me get it right.
There's a history behind that too. I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, for sure.
That's what's up.
I love it.
Yeah, I guess, tell the people, well, one, all the many talents and things that you do, first of all.
Yes.
And then we'll kind of just get into, your story and those type of things. So,
Okay. Well, my name is Monroe A, also known as Akibang O'Brien. I'm a father first.
Amen.
I'm a pure spirit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a husband. Then I'm an artist. I curated City Hall for like 6 years.
oh, wow.
Wow.
I'm a 2015 Tutti Jury Art Prize winner.
Talk about it.
Yes.
I did, I'm a community activist.
Will y'all give this band his flowers?
Man.
Don't stop. Keep going.
Keep going.
I'm a bus driver.
A great one.
That's all right. That's all right.
Shoot, I might start riding the bus now, man.
I'm just a guy that listens to the universe to try to do the best thing I could do in life. You know?
Hey, man, that's what's up.
Yeah. So.
That's beautiful.
And I'm a painter. I'm a painter now. I'm a photographer.
I was about to say.
Videography. I'm sorry about that.
I was about to say, no, you
Yeah,
good.
those guys too.
You're multifaceted.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
he is.
Sorry about that.
He is.
Sometimes I forget.
Absolutely. That's dope. So I think, me and Sophie were actually having this conversation, being that we know you, but we haven't really had like a really conversation to be like,
That's true.
who is Monroe, all the things that he's done, upbringing, those type of things, to this point. So if you just kind of, give us like, just kind of start, from the beginning in terms of like, your upbringing, as well as leaning into the creativity and all those kind of things that you kind of do.
Okay.
Can I piggyback off of that real quick?
Yeah.
Especially coming from New York.
Absolutely.
I'm begging to ask you, okay, I know you did some graffiti.
Nope.
You're from New York, you haven't done any graffiti.
I used to write on the walls. I wouldn't call it graffiti.
Really?
Well, because when did you come here to
I
Michigan?
came in 98.
Okay.
Yeah, 1998.
And how old were you?
21, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
So you did have an opportunity to write on some, do some graffiti, but you chose not to.
My original tags, because I had my group, you know what I'm saying, my crew that I used to hang with, you know what I'm saying, we was all weirdos, you know what I'm saying?
That's okay.
Most artists are. That's okay.
I mean, it wasn't a lot of things to do in the projects of East New York. So it's like, we just had to be like DOS effects and kick bottles and break things, you know what I'm saying, just to get some type of freedom in life. And one of the things was tagging on the walls and stuff. So
Right.
Okay.
my name was Doughboy.
All right.
From like Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
And it changed up to like odds, like St. Odds, because I drunk a lot.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I literally had like gold teeth in my mouth and I had the crooked eye in the middle.
What?
And stuff like that.
Oh,
New York,
okay.
thoroughly New York.
Yeah. I used to have that. I think my cousin stole my shit, but I was sleeping and I woke up like, what happened to my thing? I'm looking at the guy and he was like, I don't know. I was like, I think he stole my shit, but just growing up in New York, it was crazy, man. Like, every day you got to be on point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You don't
on
know.
your toes.
Yeah, like you can get robbed by your best friend or you get robbed by a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the craziest things, but it's what made me who I am today, man. Anybody from New York has a unique, keen sense of awareness to know, you know what I'm saying, who you are before you even start speaking.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm blessed for that, 17, I ended up going to college. I went to Norfolk State University. During that time, I didn't know who I was as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and my mom just built about that not too long ago about, she always wanted me to go to college and want to go to college and stuff like that. And I used to draw on my walls. I used to draw like the Punisher and the Simpsons and everything like that. You know what I mean? And a lot of angry faces like the Boondocks and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, like a lot of Rileys on my wall. And my mom was like looking at me like, "What's wrong with you? Like, why are you drawing all these like angry faces?" And like, this is the environment that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to be tough. You couldn't just be you.
So were you an art kid? I mean, were you an art teenager or?
I just drew.
You just drew.
But that was my escape, and I still didn't know, like, because nobody gave me a label that you are an artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't find out that I was an artist until I lived in Breton Court, and I broke some glass just by mistake. But then I was like, damn, I dropped it. You know the long tall glass for Family Dollar, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I made a face out of it.
Wow.
And I crazy glued it on the wall.
Like a mosaic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I crazy glued it on the wall. I'm like, man, look at my shit. And my boy was like, well, damn, how you gonna get that shit off? You ain't gonna get your security guard. I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean? So when the maintenance guy comes to us, like, yo, can you help me out? How do I do this? You know what I'm saying? He said, oh, you're an artist. And I never heard this before.
And that's after you moved here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Wow. Like Norfolk State, I wasn't really college ready. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't focused on it, so I was just wilding out, man. Like, it was like 89 chicks to one dude. You know, I'm trying to just get it.
Yeah.
Smoking weed, you know what I'm saying? And drinking and stuff, and it got really bad. Alcohol got really bad, you know what I mean? And then, you know, got into a tragic situation in New York and stuff, and I almost lost my life. You know what I mean?
Wow.
This stab right here. Oh, no, this is not videotape, right?
No.
Okay, so right there, I don't know if you can see that.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was like the best thing that ever happened in my life. Because I woke up.
Wow.
Gave you new perspective.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, who wants to die? Like, but you know, when you about to die, you know, it's like, oh, now you got work. You still got work to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I started looking at things. It's like, man, I got to do something that's going to change a lot of things in somebody's life. Because I had a brother that, Khaled Muhammad, that when I was in Brooklyn, like, he was like, I was living in a single parent household. My father existed, but
Sure.
he still had like, you know what I'm saying? We was the same person, so we couldn't. And but he was my neighbor down the hall, and he watched me grow up, and a single mother raising the kid in Brooklyn and stuff. My mom was just trying to keep me safe, and I was starting to wild out, and he stepped up.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It was. He told me the story. It was him, and he's a Muslim brother, and another Christian brother, and the Christian guy was seeing me wild, and I said, I think he's about to sell drugs. Right. And he's like, well, shit, if you see this dude wilding out, and he got, like, he's from a single parent household, why would you do take him to church and, like, you know, show love to him and stuff like that? So that he just adopted me, and, you know what I'm saying, and we just been building. He was like a father figure. And,
that just gave me goosebumps, because that's just so powerful, because, like, he could have not have done that.
He couldn't,
Like, everyone has a choice to make, you know, and he could have just let it go.
Right. Absolutely. And so the thing about it, he has 13 children. He left 13 children.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But all we did was talk about, like, you know what I'm saying, kung fu movies. And
right.
I was into martial arts heavy and stuff.
The time made a difference.
Oh, man.
Right.
But and I don't want to get ahead of you. I don't want to interrupt you, but knowing you, you've always been community focused. And now, from hearing that story, I can understand why your art has reflected your community focus. I mean, can you expand on that a little bit more?
Yeah, he did that.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he gave me the I was attracted to Islam at the time. You know what I'm saying? And seeing how he was moving, he showed me how to handle my emotions. You know what I'm saying? Talking with people and stuff like that. They looking at you angry because, like, in New York, like, you can't look at somebody for 2 seconds.
Right.
He's about to be on. You know what I'm saying? Like, drenching the fire with water. You know what I mean? Like, fire extinguisher. You put water and stuff. You know, like, act like that, but just able to just maintain and show me, like, different things to keep on my dean and everything. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
it definitely is part of the reasons why I make it my duty when I see a young brother walking around and stuff like that to make sure that they on point. Just talk to them and show them some love, or give them a different perspective, because they might not be getting it from home. They definitely not getting it from school.
Wow.
I mean, at this point, it sounds like he instilled a superpower within you. Because that's powerful. That's powerful.
Right. Yeah, that's why I look at y'all superheroes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
We echo it.
Absolutely.
We'll talk. But then, like I said, I went to college and everything like that, and I became, in 98, I moved out here with my father. You know what I'm saying? Because like I had to make a decision because I was heading to a wrong place. You know what I mean? So it's like, let's start over. I bet. You know what I mean? Just came out there, you know, and I started working, and I still didn't know who I was yet, though. You know what I'm saying? This is prior to the guy telling me that I was. Because I went to GRCC to try to finish up college, and I graduated. I got my associates, and then I was at the point that I was just reading books. Like when I was going to school, I wasn't reading off the syllabus. I was reading the whole book.
Oh, wow.
Right.
So I was in criminal justice. I said, man, I want to do something to help people out. You know what I'm saying? And then Sydney Cannell, she was the chief of police at GRCC. She was like, yo, I like your mind, man. You could be a detective. Why don't you join the police department?
Wow.
So I was like, fuck it, because I still didn't know who I was. So I I was in the police academy from 01 and 03. Had a great experience. Experienced a couple of racism situations, you know what I'm saying?
You were in the academy.
Yeah, I was in the academy. Yeah.
So at this time, you're in what, like 25, 26?
Yeah. Trust me, I don't even know no more.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I just know it was in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I was in that time, and I actually ran from GRCC all the way to East Beltline and back. I actually did that. That was crazy. It was like it took like 2.5 hours, like 2 hours, 2 hours to do.
Wow.
And but Sam Nays, rest in peace to the brother, man. He was he was one of the realest dudes I ever met in Grand Rapids, man. And
everyone speaks highly of him. Everyone.
Everyone. Can you give us some context?
Yes.
So
yes.
For the people that don't know who.
Yeah.
He was a correction officer, and he ended up being an instructor. This is the only thing I know about. You know what I'm saying? But because he was my instructor in criminal justice. He took us to, and I was in the academy at the time. I'm like focused, you know what I'm saying? I'm shooting up. I failed firearms purposely to take it again because I'm like, dude, I'm being in the streets. Like, I'm like, I gotta be like, you know what I'm saying, real quick, you know what I mean? Right. So anyway, but when he took me to Michigan Reformatory, that changed my life because when I went out there, you know what I'm saying, it looks like a college campus. This is prison. It looks like a college campus. And
that's interesting.
They took us to like the segregation unit, you know what I'm saying? And they showed us the different artworks that they made, you know what I'm saying? Like different shanks. But these are genius, these are engineered constructions, like, you know what I'm saying? These are just not, you know what I'm saying? Just
they were illegal.
They were illegal, but they was, you engineered this. They made a shank out of paper.
Wow.
And it was strong like steel. Like, you're a genius.
Wow. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's well crafted. Like,
you're a genius, and it's like, but they locked you up. You know what I mean? You should be.
So you can take that energy, right?
Yeah. Right. You have to challenge the energy. So anyway, so I'm out there, and I'm in the segregation unit, and we walking and stuff like that, and all I seen was black, Mexican, black, and the craziest motherfucker was a white dude in his underwear. And I'm just looking at him like I'm in a zoo and shit, right?
Right.
And I was like, damn, like, do I want to help people out or want to help lock them up? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, nah. And I think they knew that it was some fugazi shit with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got an affidavit. They watch you. You know what I'm saying? They watch you. You don't even know they watching. They watching to see where you at and who you hanging out with. You know what I'm saying? They may even put you in situations that, you know what I'm saying, to test to see if you was able to take the oath.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoyed the experience and stuff like that. I respect police officers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I understand the perspective of what they're doing. Right. And coming out. So, I passed the academy, but I failed it twice by 3 points.
Wow.
And it was investigation. That's the thing that I was good at. And I failed it twice by 3 points. Like, because everything that was on that test during that time had nothing to do with what I learned all these days. I was like a 3.45 grade point average. I was like, what is this all this about? The stuff that I learned. You know what I'm saying? I would have killed it. You know what I mean? And it was just different situation. So, but I heard that they actually changed the dynamic and stuff like that, or how to do that, because it wasn't a lot of black people that was in the academy. It was only me, this dude named Brandon, and I forgot the other guy, but he was already in the mix of the sheriff department, so he was like, you know, kind of good with them at the Kent County Jail and stuff. But that was just it. Everybody else is white. Everybody else had families that were cops. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, like, damn, you got a name like a cop. Like, damn, you know,
Right.
Stone, what the fuck? Like, my sickly, you got cop names, bro. Like, I don't know if nobody's gonna do it.
You fit in just into that point.
That is hilarious.
So one day, you know, the door was closed because at that time you only could take the test twice and you had to start the counting over again. I was like, fuck that, I ain't doing that shit.
Right.
So like, it's not me, you know what I mean? And I was walking one day and I seen this guy and he was a producer at GRTV. And that's where it started. So I started actually where we at right now.
Wow.
Okay. But it's at GRTV on Bridge, but you know what I'm saying? CMC is the same thing. It's the same thing. So that's where I started.
You said something, and you mentioned it a few times. I think it's so powerful. You kept saying, while you were explaining your story, you kept saying, I didn't know who I was. And the importance, wow, this is so powerful. You identified two men that basically knew who you were, you know, and they called that out of you and were like, this is who you are. This is what's in you. Is this at the time that you said, okay, I'm going to walk in that. I'm going to be or discover what I didn't see, but they did?
Yeah, you know.
I mean, was that because you said, okay, you come at 21?
I think that when you're on your journey of life, there's different satellites that's going to be around you that's going to give you the proper energy and stuff like that and guide you a certain way. Right. Like in the book of Alchemist and stuff like that, this dude was like on a journey and he got rerouted. Yep. And you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what I'm saying, doing different things, but that was building him up to be this person. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened.
You needed the experiences.
Yeah. I mean, it's just everybody got, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, you have to just like, if you're able to open your mind to know that this person was in your life for a reason and not just for speaking into you, and he might see something in you, because right now we're at an age where we can look at a kid and know exactly how the future's going to be.
Absolutely.
So it's like, probably that was it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Sam was just doing his job and trying to let everybody know. But probably subliminally, he was trying to show me, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not you. You might want to do something else.
Okay.
But he didn't just literally say that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's just my story and what my level of understanding and stuff like that at the time knew that wasn't for me. You know? So so I don't know if I answered that question.
Yeah, you did. Totally.
So yeah, but go ahead.
You good.
No, that was amazing. That was beautiful.
So I guess in terms of like photography, painting, like all those things, like where did those kind of, I guess, those journeys for you kind of begin?
Or even the creativity.
Right, in general.
This push for creativity or art.
I'm a big fan of Spike Lee and Quentin Tarantino and Martin Scorsese.
Absolutely.
They make great movies.
Absolutely.
And
that's amazing.
They make great movies.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So when I got into GRTV, I want to do documentaries and stuff, right?
Okay.
And I had a show called Street Credibility.
Wow.
Where I was actually like interviewing like hip hop artists that was in the community and stuff like that, and then we'll just make a video and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Very nice. Very nice.
And I still got these I still got these mini DVs of this shit. I have to like go here and like get the actual player so I could actually put that on video and put it out.
What? Yes.
Wow. 6 years younger and stuff like that. So shout out to like Head DiBiase and Easy.
Definitely.
Like there's a lot of artists that I work with, man. But before I started doing my TV show, I was with Al Breedy. He had a show called No Cover TV. It was a long running rock and roll show that was in the studio. So that I was actually, you know what I'm saying, working as a cameraman.
Okay.
Then I ended up going to the switchboards and stuff like that and helping out and stuff. And yeah, I was doing it for years, man. I was a great dude, man. He's actually in one of my series and stuff.
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
Yeah, but then I when it came to editing, I didn't know anything about editing. They just gave you the course. I said, okay, here you go.
Like so video editing?
Oh, my first show took like 6 months, bro. Like, oh, my God. And it was a poetry joint that I felt, man. And I wanted to do everything that they had in Final Cut. I wanted to make his face green. I wanted to say like this. And, you know what I'm saying? Walking slow motion. Oh, that looked cool. Like
just experimenting with everything.
Yeah, I wanted to be like Sally Menke. She's the editor for Quentin Tarantino and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to be like that, man. And one day, oh man, this is funny. So one day I was at a coffee shop. It's called the Urban Beanery. Do you remember that?
Yes.
So it was over there. You know what Smell Good Cafe is? On Madison Hall?
No.
Yep.
Yes, of course. That's my
so
spot.
like
Been there with yours a couple times.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So like Shannon, he's the he's the barber. He's the barber right next door, but that used to be his spot.
Yep.
And it was the heart. This is when the heart was really starting to happen. So, like, you know, this is what poetry was really pushing.
Okay.
Azizi Jasper, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother. Sarah Hill, you know what I'm saying? Jamel.
Man, yeah, they had those joints on Friday night. Those little slam poetry things.
It was there.
I remember those.
Wow.
I was young. Yeah.
So it was there, man. He started it all, man.
It's history out here.
Yeah,
Really, though, honestly.
Everything that you're seeing now came from that spot.
100%.
Wow.
That makes so much sense.
Like,
It
you know what I'm
does.
saying? Like, from diatribe to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Teach, sir.
Fearless Brother Project, all of that came from that universe of different artists, man. You know what I'm saying? What's in the Mala Juice Bar?
Yeah, Malamaya.
All of that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
They was running it. You know what I'm saying? Jamel and Z and Sarah, you know what I'm saying? They was killing it.
Wow.
But, you know, it was a coffee spot.
Yeah.
So, you know, I went out there and stuff like that, and talking to Shannon, I seen this OG dude, this old guy. He just looked like real stern and stuff like that. Named Carl Smith. You know what I'm saying? And seeing him, he's like, "Hey, young blood, come here for a second." You know what I mean? So I go over there and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "What's how you doing, sir?" He said, "What you do?" And I'm being cocky. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm being cocky. I just thought that I was that. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, and I never forget this shit. And this is, oh my God, he's another satellite. Man, rest in peace to the brother. He was like, "So what you do?" I was like, "Yo, I'm a producer at TV. I'm a producer at GRTV. You a producer, huh? Where your studio at?" GRTV. Okay, yeah. Okay, you got GRTV, but you ain't got no studio. No, I ain't got no studio, man. Well, what kind of equipment you got? Oh, I'll kind of rent cameras from GRTV.
That's funny.
Okay, let me get this straight.
He's cutting into you.
You say you a producer. You ain't got no camera. You ain't got no studio. Nigga, you ain't doing shit. When he said that to me, I said, this motherfucker would never say that shit to me again. Wow. So because I went back there, I was like, damn, you right. I got to get my own shit. So I got my own shit.
Yeah.
He will never talk to me like that again. But I needed that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Because, you know what I'm saying, like, certain times you be in a situation and you thinking that you're doing it and they just looking at you still like a slave. You know what I'm saying? You're not really, you know what I'm saying, doing it. And that's not like negating anything that I've learned from GRT, because those are my people. You know what I'm saying? But to be free and to be able to move the way you want to move, you know what I'm saying? You need your own shit.
Let me piggyback off that. You got to invest in yourself. You got to be brave enough.
You got to take that step.
You got to take that step.
Yeah, you gotta take that step, man. I mean, it's a good learning curve, but like when you come to like if you want to change your dynamic in life, you gotta invest in yourself heavy, man. And
Wow.
That's what happened. So I went in that, and he ain't talk to me like that. No.
Said I'm gonna get my stuff straight.
But like you said, I mean, that was a satellite, and like
that's good.
you were willing to listen to that for that moment.
We don't have that. We don't have that no more, man. Like that's why I try to do the best I could do when I have the opportunity to do it, because you have to be the satellite for a young kid, because they are clueless right now.
Yeah.
This TikTok world and this YouTube world, they stuck in that. You know what I mean? That it's hard for them to get out. Some of them are making mad bread. Some of them are just dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to, like, as superheroes, you know, every time you get an opportunity to, like, talk to a young kid, you know what I'm saying? Because they looking at you like, I want to be like Sophie. I want to be like George. I want to be like Alfie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, you know, just make sure that you drop some type of jewels and stuff like that to motivate them. Or tell them, you ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
right.
You're going to make them and break them.
Right.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm talking too much. I'm sorry.
No, that's why you are here.
This is
No, sorry.
No, but
this is incredible.
This is incredible. You giving us a history lesson. You giving us history lessons.
I'm learning stuff. I mean, I'm not from Grand Rapids. So I'm like,
I'm at this point where I'm just like, I'm in awe because of
Yeah.
how much I'm learning, and just getting to know you as an artist is just incredible.
No doubt, man. But as the original question, I'm sorry.
Oh, you good. You good.
Like that part, and 2012 and 13, there was murders that there was 9 murders that happened, and the cops didn't know, was clues as to what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had Latrice May's disappearance. You know what I'm saying? You had Lavonna Galloway. You know what I'm saying? She got murdered based off of some gang beef and stuff. And the guy said, yo, if I can't get at you, I'm going to kill the first person that opens the door. And she got shot in the face and stuff like that in front of a 2-year-old kid and stuff. And they didn't find their body till 2 days later. And, you know, media, they'll talk about the sensationalism, then they stop talking about it. So I don't even know how's this kid doing, because this kid got to be like almost in their, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like in their teens, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And like, do you even remember the shock of that bang and mommy didn't move no more, right?
Wow.
So it was a lot of things that was happening. Grand Rapids was like a huge human trafficking place, you know? And I'm out here, we get my camera now. My wife helped me invest in my first camera. I had a T3i.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And
Nice.
I started taking pictures of buildings, and you know what I'm saying? I could have been on like, I'm taking fine art pictures and stuff like that, but I didn't want to be that scantily clad dude. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have my women like warriors and stuff like that. So I had like samurais, you know what I'm saying? Black Panthers, you know what I'm saying? I kind of balance the masculine and feminine energy when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Why did you get a camera though? Why did you? Because you were shooting. Film.
Producing, right?
Yeah, producing. Why did you change up?
Because I got the camera, and I was like, dude, I like the fact of just stopping a moment and capturing time. I fell in love.
Love it.
I fell in love. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't sleep.
Nice.
I'm up to 4 a.m. Got to be to work. I be to work at 7, trying to get my craft right.
That's
you know
passion.
Yeah.
I'm out here on the block. You know what I'm saying? I take my pictures, and I'll be on 28th Street trying to sell them. I have a whole display, nicely framed and everything. You ain't got a picture, you got an Akibang. The fuck you talking about? It's an Akibang, yo. You know what I'm saying? I was out there like that.
Yeah.
I was out there with my pictures. I'm raffling off my pictures at my job because there's like 300 people. I'm making $300. So, hey, you can win this picture for $1, man. They was like, damn, I can't hit that shit. You know what I'm saying? Next time.
Yeah.
I'm out here selling chocolate and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to get more frames and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how passionate I was to make that happen.
Right.
Wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. But back to the original question.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
That's the original question. Like when I started like taking pictures, and I met Paul Collins.
Another OG.
Legend.
He was my OG, right?
Yeah.
Because I was dealing with Vito.
Shout out.
Ricardo Eric, Georgia Taylor.
Georgia Taylor.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I worked with her.
This
Yeah.
is like history lesson, y'all.
Shaquilla Hoskins.
Oh my goodness.
James Palmore. And we all did an exhibition called Conceptual Flux at the L spot. You know what I'm saying? At Vito's spot.
Wow.
And then we was going to make that into a magazine. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point that Paul Collins was going to be the first person on the magazine. But the magazine was going to be trying to sell our artwork.
Wow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I for some reason I was at CC, and he had a gallery inside CC.
Paul Collins did?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still there though. You know what I'm saying? They changed it a lot. So
I don't know either.
I'm not sure.
So I called that number, and he calls me. His wife called me, and then they invited me to his place. So I go to his place and shit like that. They got a fucking peacock, bro. Like,
what?
Like a real peacock.
Nah,
peacock, bro.
really?
I know how I feel about that. You know what I'm saying? They ran up on me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Like a real one? Or
a real peacock.
Oh, wow.
Just one?
Like, who is you? You know what I'm saying? That's my career. You know what I mean? Like,
The way his pieces be selling, I mean, you can
You can do that. You can do that.
I'm gonna get a peacock watch. I'm gonna call it Paul too. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So I went in there and I seen his crib. It was just mad cool. He was just him young with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and cause I researched him.
Right.
And I was like, you know, before I interviewed him, I researched him, and I was like, man, like, this dude was a rebel. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to show you exactly what, because you know what I'm saying, he was fighting in the battles of the Jim Crow laws and stuff like that, and how it's showing black people, you know what I'm saying, big lips, eating watermelon and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Just the bad perceptions of how we were.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he was fighting against that by showing the beautiful, you know what I'm saying, structures of all cultures, not just us, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely was on it. But you know what I'm saying? He out there, he just having these big pictures of all these legends. I'm like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't see him yet. I never met this guy.
Wow.
Because Paul, I don't know if y'all ever met Paul Collins. Paul just come out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
He is cool. He's cool. Like they just kind of glides in and glides out.
You can't find him. Yeah. If he leaves, you don't know where he went. Yep.
And you don't know when.
You don't know when. You be like, yeah, you're like Batman. Like, I bullshit you
out.
That's
funny.
I bullshit you out. I'm chilling. He got a karate room on the side, man. I was like, got a karate room. It's something. I can't talk to nobody.
Batman for sure.
Superfly shit, right?
That's crazy.
I know he just comes down, he smokes a cigar and stuff like that. He just standing there. I just turned around, he just standing there smoking a cigar. I'm like, what the fuck? And I heard that.
Where am I?
What's that? You know, like he always wear the cowboy hat.
Yep.
And we just built, man. We just built, and I was asking them questions, you know what I'm saying, about what I studied about them. And we just building. And I was like, damn, like, that's what I want to do. So, like, like I said, alchemy, like, you know what I'm saying, I had the Brooklyn in me, you know what I'm saying? I had the police academy in me now, you know what I'm saying? I got the experience of photography, so I smashed all that shit together.
Right.
To become this character. It's not really me, but it's Akibang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Akibang means a cool individual being absolutely a god. That's the acronym.
Say that one more time.
A cool individual. I was bringing that shit. That was a Wu-Tang number. That's how I break it down like that.
Right.
But yeah, so it hit me after I had that interview with him that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be. And so I called my friends like, yo, man, you want to play a dead guy? You know what I'm saying? They was like, what you mean? I said, you want to play a dead guy? You know what you mean? I want to reenact the murders that, you know what I'm saying, that happened, you know what I'm saying, in the city of Grand Rapids, because I don't think that nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? And I want to show it in the hood so they can know that y'all killing each other, man. Y'all wilding the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And you need to know how beautiful the artwork that you create. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I studied Joey Kaboom, a good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? We did a video, and he showed me how to make fake blood. So I took that information, and I know how to, like, read a crime scene, so I was able to make crime scenes.
Right, that's true.
Wow, so you really took everything that you knew.
Wow.
Yeah,
all those skills, Yep.
Wow.
I just went there, man, and it was fucking crazy, man. Like, the first day of shooting, Jesus, almost got shot by the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was out, let me start. We was at, Farrakhan spoke, it was on February. Farrakhan just spoke at Fountain Street Church. We did it the next day. Jay Holbrook, Morgan High Entertainment, man, that's my right, you know what I'm saying, when it came to the journey and stuff, man. Jay Holbrook. We met up and stuff like that, got me a fake gun, spray painted it black, but kept it in a box. It was snowing out there, so I just left it on the side. Donnie Destro, there's a lot of cats.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that I rock with, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that was like the characters of the show, you know what I'm saying? And he was there and everybody was there, so I had my iPad and I drew how I wanted to look. And we was talking about it, but as we was talking about it, I had this fake gun on the side of the snowbank, so this guy just walked out of nowhere and was like, dude, is that a gun? No, take it easy, man. You know, it's a fake gun, you know what I'm saying? You can see it in the box. Well, somebody might call the cops, man. Fuck you, man. I just told you that it's not fake.
Right.
So we still talking. He comes back and looks around the corner and stuff like that, and he walks away. Then we about to start shooting and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? He walks back and said, dude, do you want to be this shot, man? You can be this shot, bro. No, I just want to see what you're doing. Woo, woo, woo. 7 squad cars rolled up on me on the forensics unit. But since I was in the academy,
wow,
I was able to take my ID out before I reached in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know the communication was a gun involved.
Right.
So I was like, how you doing? My name is Akibang Brian from Phil's Project. I'm a producer. This is my ID. We're doing a shoot about gun violence and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to see it out. You can go check out the gun. I'm going to step out the way so you can observe the gun and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But we just...
Right.
The whole protocol.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But had you not known or been in the position to do something like that, it could have really been like a paradox.
Absolutely.
This story continues. Watch.
Oh, please go on.
So, have a good day. They all left. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because in my mind, I was like, man, I see grand rappers have people doing zombie walks and shit like that. Why the fuck I can't create myself?
Right.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Who told me I can't do shit? This is Earth.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah.
It's Earth. It's not anybody's. You know what I'm saying? It could be taken out at any time. So I just kept going. So, but I had to make the fake blood.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? We went to the library and stuff like that. So me, a black Michelle Tucker, Jason, Donnie, a white guy, you know what I'm saying? We all walking up and I got this big bucket with corn syrup, ready food, blue cutter and stuff like that, a pack of condoms and some washes and a fish string. Hey, can we use your room for like, you know what I'm saying?
They're like, what are you doing?
Oh, no, you can't use that room. You use that room right there. You know, like, hey, what's going on there? I see what you're doing, say. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm out there pouring the concoctions of corn syrup, the red and blue food color, make sure I get the right color, and I'm mixing them out. You know what I'm saying? I'm pouring. I'm like, yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, that's the stuff, right? Hey, what you doing here? You can't cook it, man. So we're not cooking. We're making fake blood, sir. You know what I'm saying? What kind of cooking you think you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Say, but you can't do that here. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, fuck it. So I kept on going. I got my funnel and shit like that. Because I had to get these blood packets done, right? So it's cold outside, right? That shit. So I poured in the funnel and tied it up and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to clean the bucket.
Right.
So I went to the bathroom, shit like that, and I didn't know that the water faucet was so strong and force. So I poured it on there.
Oh my God.
Everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
If somebody would have came in that shit, man, man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So me and Daddy wiped that shit down real quick, best we can and shit like that. We got the fuck out there. We went outside and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Transported blood in his mouth, shit like that, and just laid on the fucking ground. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
I'm about to start shooting and everything like that. Jason acted like he had a fake gun in his face and shit like that, but he had a mask on with a question mark because since we didn't know who did the murders, we had to we developed the question mark killers. You know what I'm saying? So like Donnie acted like he was running, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to be involved with the crime, but Jason did the murder, terrorists on the ground, shit like that. Now this is live. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. Imagine what they thinking.
Right.
Jesus Christ, is that blood? Yeah. Nah, Con never doing a shoot. Well, next time get a cone. Take off running and shit. The bus came through and stopped and shit like that. Everybody out there with their cameras and shit like that. Is everything okay? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We good, man. We doing a photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? Right. Here come a guy look like a fucking skinhead and shit like that. Hey, is there a problem? Jesus Christ, man. Nobody sees this fucking camera on my fucking neck. You know what I'm saying? Because they saw what they saw. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I can't be mad at them because that's their life. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what you wanted. You wanted people to take notice.
Hey, but not like that.
You can't control that part.
Now why I'm trying to create the content.
Right. So this motherfucker talking about, I thought I was going to have to do something. My bad, sir. What exactly were you going to do? He didn't say shit. He walked away. Right? So we got that shit done, right? Man. So we got that shot. Then we had to do another shot, right? We went into Fountain Street Church, shit like that. They were like, yeah, we already caused beef in the library and all that. So let's go to the church and be safe. You know what I'm saying? I guess, you know, and I had to, we had to do the strap because the condom had to be strapped on to like, you know what I'm saying, a washer and a fishing string. And, you know what I'm saying, when you pull it, it's the blood spot. Right. I had to try to catch this in midair, right? So, like, I went into the bathroom and I didn't respect gravity and I was using the crazy glue, and the crazy glue was like, you know what I'm saying, dripping over the condom and shit like that. And so the condom now was stuck on the basin of the bathroom.
Wow. Oh,
so I pulled it up, you know what I'm saying, blood spot anywhere. Janitor came through, Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to clean that shit up, scrape the remnants off and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, we gotta have it the fuck up, man, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm wild. Right. So we got it on, we got it strapped to, because we were talking about how black women are getting murdered, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that, y'all here killing sisters, man. Like, what part of the game is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do they get involved? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to stuff like that. So we had to promote that as well. And so we went in the back of, we got that. It's cold as heck. I'm fully blooded from all this blood because now it's cold and I'm trying to still do the glue tactic. And now my hands getting stuck to it because it's so cold. Now I'm just bloody. There's in the alleyway, Terrence is out there with the motor running in the alleyway that's not supposed to be parking there with a face mask, with the question mark face mask.
Right. Suspect.
Michelle,
oh my gosh.
Jason's on the low, you know what I'm saying, about to pull the string so I can take happen and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still bloody, pants bloody, shit like that. I got a fake gun on the side of me and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And we about to shoot the thing, and here comes GRCC police. Fuck.
Dang.
So I threw the gun and shit like that away from me and stepped away, just put my hand. Everybody put your fucking hands up. Put your fucking hands up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a Sunday afternoon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my God.
You say, like, freeze, you stay right there. Go red. You know what I'm saying? That boy don't got a gun. Whoa, this not a fake gun. Who authorized you to do that shit, man? TLB was cool right there. Everybody love it. So can I step away so you check out the gun real quick? Slowly. He walks up. He touched it. Man, dude, I could have shot you. I know. That's what the fuck I did that say. You know what I'm saying? Every time I see him, he said he still remember me.
How can he not?
That was the first day of Realistic Neglect. I said, I think we got something here.
Wow.
So we ended up putting that shit out. You know what I'm saying? We did lynchings.
Right.
I remember seeing all those.
Yeah, we did that. Like, just imagine you seeing this shit live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The emotions that you got to feel like, damn, do I act? You know what I'm saying? Do I act or say nothing? Do I ignore this?
Right. I just want to know, like, just hearing like the whole process. Because I think for me, like when I create, like I love being able to share like the behind the scenes, like how I got to where I got. So just being able to hear like all the things that kind of went through, or you kind of went through, just to kind of get this project, you know, kind of put this content out, I think is really important because it's like, man, you know what I mean? Like all the things that you had to go through with the police, like, all these different things, you know, it's wild. Yeah,
it's crazy. That was the first day though.
Right. That's
you
the
know
thing.
What I'm saying? That's the craziest shit. Like it was so much. Dude was ready to fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what the fuck? I had one sign that came out. You know what I'm saying? It was all these different protesting signs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of like, I had a problem. I was like, I think pedophilia is going to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to fight to try to legalize pedophilia. You know what I mean? And I was like, I saw that early. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't care about LGBT and all that shit like that. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, nah. You know what I'm saying? And so we had that and fuck Barack Obama. He destroyed America. All types of shit. You know what I'm saying? This black dude saw this shit. Man, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because my shoots could only take like 2 minutes, man. After 2 minutes, man.
Right. People just pulling up and like, what is that?
They coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. It's real emotional. It's really hard to deal with. It's like psychologically, these people are putting themselves in these situations.
That's true.
Now, is that the same material? And I don't want to get ahead of you, but is that the same material you entered Art Prize with?
Yeah.
I was just about to
Yeah. Because I, like I said, it wasn't meant for Art Prize. I was never going to enter Art Prize until my sister said, yo, motherfucker, enter Art Prize.
So how many pieces? Was it one piece in Art Prize? Was it a series?
It was 14. It was 14 pieces that was allowed in the Gram.
Okay.
Lynches was not one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, I said, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
and that's your, like, because you basically just started shooting, right?
Yeah.
And you said, well,
so I'm going straight for the jugular.
Yeah. You was like, I'm gonna shoot the 3-pointer. Wow.
I just went for that, and because Paul Collins, you know what I'm saying? He was a rebel. He was rebelling against the system, the perception of life. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to show people, and I was like, yo, we got like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was working with the Mays family, you know what I'm saying, at my job, so I just saw the pain that they were going through. And I was like, nah, fuck this. You know what I'm saying?
We got to show this.
And I offered, you know what I'm saying, for them to understand it, but they never came through to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I had, like, when I did it at the Up and Out Boxing Gym, that's on Eastern and Bates. I had the pop-up shop, and I would have Robert Muhammad, rest in peace to that brother. You know what I'm saying? He would come and he would speak to the community, because once we lock him in, Mel V, before he like being the Mel V Collective, he out there playing outside, you know what I'm saying, and bringing the good vibes, and then they come through and see these stark shit, and now they stuck. Right. So I learned how to fish early to get the attention of people. You know what I'm saying? But when I got into the gram, you know what I'm saying, I just happened to fill out the application. I did a little Tarantino slideshow, you know what I'm saying, Vanilla Sky-ish, you know what I'm saying, horrible shit, but happy music and shit, you know what I'm saying? And,
that's interesting.
And I sent it to the Grand, and Ron Platt was a curator at the time and stuff. And one day I was at work and shit, and it was like 2:30 in the afternoon, man, and I get this call. Who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Ron Platt from the Gram or something. And I didn't register that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like the what?
The Gram, like, what? Yeah. I just wanted to see your work, man. You got time to meet up at 5 o'clock? Yep. All right, cool. Hey, yo, I'm leaving, man. Bye.
Right.
Wow.
Hey, Kevin, man, I gotta set up. Can I set up real quick? Because the Gram's coming through. I don't have a venue, so you can do that shit, man. I can't do.
Wow.
I'm driving in my bullshit ass Ford Focus. The got all these fucking all these fucking pictures and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just posted back up and shit. And he came on time. He was on time, bro. It wasn't even a second past 5 o'clock. He was there. He did a Paul Collins on me. You know what I'm saying? He just hey, and he showed my work. And he looked like he wasn't impressed. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Then he asked me, he said, "What you think about our prize?" I said, "Shit, I think we can win if you let me in." I like the confidence. I said, "Well, shit, it's Akibang, yo, fuck that."
He said, "I know myself."
So I did the process, got in there, and I didn't know that I could make white people cry as much.
Ooh,
they were crying.
Wow.
Why? Why do you think they were crying?
I don't know. Depending on how they was built.
What did black people say? What did black people say when they saw those pictures? How did they feel?
They were proud. The reason why I'm thinking because I'm looking at the two different series now.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like, you know, they knew because people knew that I was out here doing that. You know what I'm saying? So like when the people came through, you know what I'm saying? Like they were just proud just to be able to like people to hear that their voice mattered. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
White people didn't have a clue what the fuck was going on in Grand Rapids.
Wow.
It was people that came up to me like
that's exactly what I was trying to get at.
No. Speak, brother.
The difference between the two, you know, I remember all that. I mean, I grew up here. I grew up in all that. And we have like this, I hate to call it this, but it's like our subculture and how our perspective and how we look at things. Like, yeah, it's art, but it's not art.
Right.
This is just a story. It's art to you.
Right.
You know, and I was just wondering if the differences between the two, black and white, if anybody was catching what was going on. So, but I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, you said exactly. Yeah, you said exactly right. What you said on time, man. Like, because I remember the judge when they had like the jury judge that they'll judge your work and they'll talk about it and stuff like that. I didn't like the fact that they tried to get me. They had me and Sean Michael Warren, a great Chicago artist, man. This dude was with Oprah. He's doing right now. He's doing Oprah's piece in the Smithsonian.
Wow.
That's the master. That's what I call him, the master. That's his name. You know what I'm saying? But they try to have us. They try to compare us. And we was in two different categories. I was in the jury. He was in public. They're trying to say which one is better. You know what I'm saying? So I called it. They're like, yo, bro, you know we're not beefing, right?
Right.
You know, I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you saw how they did? Yeah, I saw that shit. Yo, as long as we cool, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fuck what they talking about.
Yeah.
Politics is real out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but the thing about it, when the lady called, like talked about my work, you know what I'm saying? And my mom's looking at this shit like, wow, like, you know, it's like my mom's like, no, don't do this shit, don't do it.
Right.
They're gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He was, man, get your lawyers ready and shit like that. Man, fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, try it.
Yeah.
And yeah, but when she said this shit, and then I went to her and I was like, yo, man, thank you so much, man. Oh my God, like, you know, I got selected. That's fucking crazy. I had no idea.
Right.
He said, yeah, it gave me nightmares.
Wow.
Whoa.
I said, yeah, no, that shit gave me nightmares. And she walked away. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because like image, like for some, that's when I knew that image could really it stains your brain. You know what I'm saying?
I like that how you said that, man. Wow.
Aaron Wilson always gave me this quote. I always use it. If you're not creating media, media is creating you.
Ooh.
So like, you know what I'm saying? We got to be responsible for the information that we put out there. And it's like, media is a powerful tool that keeps us down, especially black people, especially black men.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Black women, you know what I mean? And like they show these particular characters and we just mimic that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's real quick. So and I don't want to, because you just schooled us.
Yeah,
right?
that was.
Are we in the black art community, the black and brown art community? Are we utilizing our gifts? Are we telling the proper stories? Are we telling stories? Are we
in general or in the context of our city?
Very good. In context of our city. Because we still got the violence. We still got the poverty. We still got the same social issues. Are the artists of today, are we tapping into that? It's a story there. Are we capturing it? Are we visualizing? Are we?
I'll just say for me. I won't say it for everybody on this podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, I feel that, you know what I'm saying, you're not doing enough. And I mean in the aspect of you're not caring enough for like the future of the community. It's not about the money. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the fame. That's why you don't see me. I don't give a fuck about the fame. It was never about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we have to make sure that we preserve our community the best way we know how. And we got to do it.
Man, that's so good.
We have to do that. And as an artist, you know what I'm saying? It depends on how you built. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell you that you can't do this, that, and the third and stuff like that. That's your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my fucking life. This is how I chose to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't just go out and say, you're not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all may think it because the way you built is the way you think. But you might want to see another perspective because they're still getting murdered. Because when they have like the different situations and especially with the Leola situation and everything like that, you know what I mean? And everybody's like, what we need to do as people and all this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And then they had the politics and the stage fucking politics, so, you know what I'm saying, of the same people talking the same shit, you know what I'm saying? But still the same shit's happening. They take the photo out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I still don't see the shit happening, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's all a game.
Yeah.
And it's like, what made me stand out, you know what I'm saying? I guess because I just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And I answered to nobody. A lot of people answer to people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's a lot of freedom in that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't answer to nobody. I just do what the fuck I do. If I decide to stop, I can stop. Like, give a fuck how you look at me. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so as you're making the rounds in Art Prize and they're looking at your art, what do people say?
Motherfuckers is mad.
Why?
I took my tag off. Because I want to hear what you really thought.
Right.
Ooh,
because if I stand there and I'm right there, you're gonna domesticate yourself. You know what I'm saying, and try to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is really good work, and you really fucking hate it. Right. I want to know if you really fucking hate it. And a walk in the park in America, shit.
Yeah,
that was the best one. So
I remember that too.
But I was sitting there and I'm about to leave, and this guy said, "So this is what." This white guy, old white guy, big ass Tom Selleck mustache, you know what I'm saying? So this is how the Grammys gonna do. I put a lot of money in being a member and stuff like that, that. This is ridiculous and everything like that. And people are putting that trash in there and stuff like that. The lady sitting there right there, I was like, no, don't say shit. Wow. I said, damn, what you talking about? The one over there upstairs? Wow. That was my pleasure. That was my guilty pleasure. Yeah. I was like this scientist and I was fucking with people. Yeah,
I love that approach though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, I might do that. Be like, let's see what you really think.
Do it. What you think?
Yeah.
So like, head to the next series, Walk in the Park, because now the Art Prize. I wanted to be a part of Art Prize, and I talked to them and stuff like that. I said, well, they offered me City Hall. I was like, well, fuck it, yeah, I do City Hall. You know what I'm saying? I never curated before and shit like that, and I started killing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I had a couple artists that won. You know what I'm saying? Got some money out of that. You know what I mean? And I wanted to try to give artists that had never been spoken, because I before shit was really real, when we started getting recognized, we wasn't getting recognized, we wasn't getting respect. I see my man Vito, he's a fucking, that's the Godfather.
He's a legend.
His name is Godfather to me, you know what I'm saying? I see him like, Godfather, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? That's how I see him. Like, he's the reason everybody's it to me. You know what I'm saying? Besides Paul, Vito. And it's like, you know, I was angry because we was pushing out there, but he was angry because they wasn't like kind of respecting him. You know what I'm saying? This dude is nasty. You know what I'm saying? But I saw the white politics that were happening. You know what I'm saying out there.
Why were they doing that though? I mean, because they didn't understand it, didn't respect it, or what?
I mean, you know, they want to make white people look great. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, I mean, that during that time, and from my perspective, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what I saw.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the fact that a master artist right here, you know what I'm saying, is angry that he's not being accepted. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? And I'm like, and I was, like I said, so I never wanted to enter Art Prize until, like I said, my sister Nicole recorded, you know what I'm saying, that she cursed me out. Like, yo, because it was a sister that actually won. She was the first black woman that won in Art Prize. And I'm the first black dude that won in Art Prize.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, but the way I came out, you know what I'm saying, it triggered this whole movement of a Fearless Brother project.
Right.
Because I was angry.
Right.
And it was like, yo, why did you do it? Because I was pissed off. That's what I did in the media. They asked me. I was pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Y'all not doing it. I mean, why do you do the stuff that you do?
Right.
Why do you show constant, you know what I'm saying, murder and stuff like that and talk about it in details and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying about the black community? Why do you do it?
Right.
They don't answer that.
Right.
So yeah, so like I missed. I think I missed the answer.
No. You are fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. Why do they display our art, or why do they enjoy our art, and why do we do it, and why do we display our art? You know, there's a clear line there.
It's a weird line. As a curator, I was trying to find all black artists. So I assumed that the art that I saw that looked black was made by black artists. And it wasn't, a lot of them wasn't.
Wow.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so when I did Unapologetic, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Unapologetic, that was interesting, you know what I'm saying?
That
like,
is very interesting.
It was master artists that was doing black work, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, pushing the narrative and fighting, you know what I mean? And when they come up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at the name, but I never noticed their face.
Right.
And they come through like, you know, it's a little white girl or something. They're like, okay, I can't judge you for that. It's some good fucking work.
How do you think they're able to do that? How do you think they're able to tell such a black experience and be a different color? Because obviously you're saying you didn't know.
I don't like the term black art.
Explain.
Because they take. I mean, that's a vague statement, so they take it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the black. I'm an artist that just happen to be black. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like the term black art because, you know what I'm saying, anybody could just make black art. You know what I'm saying?
I'm listening.
You know what I'm saying? You don't hear Mexican art. You don't hear, you know what I'm saying? You don't hear Chinese art. You know what I'm saying? And if you do hear it, it's from actually that culture. But if you see a black dude, you know what I'm saying, dressed like, you know what I'm saying, Fu Manchu or the fiendish Dr. Wu, you know what I'm saying, painting some shit, you be looking at that motherfucker weird, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Right? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So the same thing for us, you know what I'm saying? We are like, we as a culture, we as human beings, we adopt what we attract to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't even know the answer to that, but I just know that it happens. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, if that make that motherfucker feel happy, then fuck it. You know
It doesn't offend you or anything like that.
Well, white people make a black art?
Yeah.
No, I don't care. I mean, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? You got your problem that you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know your problem. I don't know why you inspired and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You'll say, yeah, we got to do something for the black community and stuff like that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? If that's how you feel like you need to fight, then fight. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
I feel like that answer has a lot to do with just being self-knowing.
Right.
Like, you're so confident in that.
Right.
In yourself that you know that that's how you feel about it.
Right.
And I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's how you have to be as an artist.
Yeah.
A fearless artist.
That's really good.
Right.
That's really good.
You have to be fearless and courageous, and that's my son's name. My son's name is Jabari Aki O'Brien, so his name is Fearless Brother. That's his name.
Wow.
You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, like you said, like, so the question is, what is art, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's your freedom. It's how you tap out. And get away from the domestications of the world and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And you show motherfuckers you. Prince was the first dude that I ever seen in a G-string. And high heels.
True.
And he said, I want to be your lover.
Mm-hmm.
And this motherfucker was on a butt naked on the motherfucking horse. Then this motherfucker just butt naked looking like a beautiful man.
Yeah.
You know
he
what I'm saying?
was the first of many.
Right. Right.
But I respected him as man. That's Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He brought you into his world. Picasso brought you into his world. Dali brought you in his world. Dali was evil, like evilly dope.
Mm-hmm.
There's some dark shit with Dali. And I was like, man, so I wanted my work to be like Dali. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be strange. I wanted people to walk into my shit and study this shit. You know what I'm saying? We always have beautiful colors and stuff like that, and color schemes are good for moods and everything like that and feelings. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted you to study my shit.
That's bad, man. That's good.
I wanted you to stay there.
When they did, they had nightmares about it.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Dali. Like, you look at some of his work and it's just so obscure and so different. You can't help but question it constantly. Even after days you've walked past looking at some of his artwork.
Right.
Same instance. I mean,
exactly.
You made that man super angry, like and others that you probably didn't hear, and you gave that effect. So
thanks, man. Thanks. But it's not me. I just took the picture.
Right.
It's the characters that killed the shit, literally, in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had the culmination of it.
You know what I'm saying? Like I did one of the scenes was based off of human trafficking, and Jamila, damn, I forgot her last name. Fuck, I'm so sorry, Jay. But we had her gagged up and tied up. You know what I'm saying? She was in that position for like 3.5 hours while we taking this shot.
Wow.
We had to. I didn't know what kind of trauma she went in her life, and I asked her to be a rape victim. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like imagine, you know what I'm saying? You gotta like tap into that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta tap into that. You gotta tap being dead. You know what I mean? That's an emotional process.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what I'm
more
saying?
than just a character.
Yeah, like I cried when I was doing my shoots. I cried because it's like, especially when I did a walk in the park, because I was doing it again. It was too emotional for me. Like we was out in front of in Pinery Park, and I had a black dude on a leash.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I remember seeing
And white
those.
people walking this motherfucker and shit. I cried. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that was really crazy is that the people that were walking on the lap on Pinery Park, they ain't say shit. Wow. They ain't say shit. And we all was like, so nobody gonna see it.
Right. Like,
This black dude acting like he's about to, like taking a piss on a tree. Wow. I said, damn, I got more to do. Oh, y'all not understanding what racism look like. Okay, so we did that shit. We out there on Burton Easton, a live spot. Now I'm like, okay, now I know since I might get shot, let me call GRP to come help me out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Told them what I did, you know what I'm saying? They remembered, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, okay, cool, we'll bring somebody over there. You know what I mean? I said, I need you to check out the gun to make sure, you know.
Right.
So we had, I went to the costume spot on 36th Street, and they had a whole bunch of uniforms from 50 Cent and Val Kilmer's movie Gun that was filmed here.
Yep.
So we had got the uniforms from that, you know what I'm saying? And Josh, and there's so many people I work with, man. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Like, but my two white dudes, you know what I'm saying? They was in the uniform and shit, but they had to switch their hands, and I had to take one hand off and put it on the other hand. So it looks like, you know what I'm saying? They both had guns, you know what I'm saying? In post etiquette and shit.
Right.
And it's 6:30 in the afternoon. It's live traffic.
Yeah.
Right? And I
Like,
was the first time I ever put a leash on my neck. And Tone was putting his leash on his neck, you know what I'm saying? And it was dealing with the Arabic community, you know what I'm saying, being bloodsuckers of the poor and constantly selling death, you know what I'm saying, to my community, you know what I mean, and killing my people, you know what I mean? So we had them with kufis on and stuff like that because I wanted to know, because I was in Islam and when I started noticing that the people from the Middle East looking like they're better than us, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing Juma prayer and everything like that, but you out here selling drugs to my people?
Wow.
What the fuck? You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so y'all out here too. The Arabic slave trade back in the days, you know what I'm saying? They was out there stealing black people and giving it to Chinese people as gifts. Who the main people that be in the black community making the most money? You know what I'm saying? Let's take a walk in the park. So
wow, that's good.
Put that leash around my neck, and bro put it around his neck, some of that, and they yanked. And I'm like, this, and next thing you know it, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? People ran across the street,
right.
man. What the fuck, y'all motherfuckers out here? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Put motherfuckers in leashes now, you know what I'm saying? And my bro had to go calm him down. He told him who I was.
What was going on? Right?
Hold on, wait a minute. The dude from Archives?
Yeah.
Say no more. Walked away.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize that I had that sense of power, you know what I'm saying, with the community that, you know what I'm saying, people respected what I was doing.
Right.
So then when I showed that shit in fucking divorce, because Eddie Chadlock gave me the opportunity, I was like, fuck, are you ready? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's go. I took that tag off.
Same thing.
Just chilled.
And what did people say?
Oh man. Shit, they were fucking mad. It was it went viral. Like it was a war, like a social media war. Cause the people that know me, you know what I'm saying, or people that had a stance on what exactly it was, because some people really knew what it was, and people was like, "Oh man, how dare you do that? Is he black who did that?" You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew who I was.
I feel like I remember that being in a couple of news articles.
Yeah. They didn't know who I was.
Right.
And me and my wife was laughing at the comments because they was ripping me, man. They was saying, man, I'm gonna come out there and break that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it brings value to the piece. Right?
Hey.
So like a little girl was walking one time, you know what I'm saying? I hated that. Like she got it. You know what I'm saying? No, I was going, ZZM was interviewing me and I was walking with her to the spot. And a lady was just walking down the way, you know what I'm saying? And she looked and she was like,
Dang, she was that disturbed.
she like waved fucking shit off of her. And she the lady, the interview, I forgot her name. She went to school with me. She saw that shit. And she put that in the article. Yeah, wow. She was disturbed. Like she said, "Oh my God, these images." So the little girl, and I had this on tape, and she was walking, and Aria was the character, Fatima and Jane Jones. They was Asian people. They actually from Laos, and I went to just follow me. So I went to a dog groomer to know how it was to groom a dog, right? And then I got Aria to play the dog. You know what I'm saying? And the Asians were grooming the dog. The piece was called "You Know Pretty, Let Me Fix." Oh, you know pretty, let me fix your hair. Oh, you know pretty, let me fix your eyebrow. Oh, you know pretty, let me fix your nail. Oh, your nail no good. And once you get all this fixing and shit like that, you're a boss bitch, you're a bad bitch. And you crazy and you got this resting bitch face and shit, right? So it's like, you know, I wanted to show the domestication of that, you know what I'm saying? So I had this out there and I already had the leash and stuff like that, and they trying to, you know how a dog try to, like, you know what I'm saying, don't want to get their nails clipped and shit like that, so she's trying to pull away, and, you know what I'm saying, she's trying to jump through hoops, you know what I'm saying? She had a Frisbee, it was like cute but crazy, you know what I'm saying, on it, you know? So the little girl passes by and shit, she like, you know what I'm saying, mommy, why they pulling this girl here?
Wow.
Oh, come on. No, mommy, why they got a leash around her neck? Mommy. She's literally trying to yank her. This little girl demanded answers. She wanted to know what the fuck was I seeing. And she sat down, she said, my butt hurts. She said, excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Said, come on, baby, come on. She had to lift her up and get her out of there. She had answers. I'm sorry, shit. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to take this on, the vibrating. I'm late. I'm sorry. So, yeah, she demanded answers, and it's like, and they happen to be white, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they want to know what the fuck is going on. They have no idea what's going on. That's why they have to keep on trying to regenerate and redomesticate the story so they can keep it black. They want to take the slavery out of books. They want to do all that.
Yeah.
Because the new generations in the new fold, they new brain, they need to get, you know what I'm saying, reconditioned, you know what I'm saying, re-engineered. Right. You know? So when you see stock images like that, you know what I'm saying, it breaks the codes.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Wow. It breaks the code because it was a bubble. It was a bubble in Grand Rapids. I wanted to pop it. But when the pandemic hit, it popped. So everybody saw that shit. Loved it.
So speaking of Grand Rapids, I guess I want to kind of touch this before we wrap up. and I mean, you're kind of already getting there, but you know, as an artist, as a creative, like, can you speak to, you know, of course, you know, your personal experience, you know, just being a Black artist in the city, and navigating through, you know, all the things that kind of go with that, or has gone with that.
You asked me a question?
Yeah.
Say it again.
So as a Black artist, as a creative in the city, you know, how has, you know, what is the full scope of your experience, you know, in navigating or just you know, just existing and creating, you know, in the city?
Like within that, like that question, I mean, I feel like you've kind of explained a lot of it just in terms of like, if, you know, if I think about the question, I'm thinking like, okay, what kind of opportunities are presented? I mean, at this point you've created your own opportunities,
right?
In addition to kind of in addition to kind of knowing a wide range of people, ultimately you've kind of made your own lane.
I think I did.
I guess, how do you feel? Maybe we can talk a little bit about the contrast from when you first started out as an artist and you were making your own lanes, and now being a little bit obviously down the line, because you've clearly been in the game for what, over 10 years?
Since 03.
Wow.
So almost 20.
Right.
Almost 20 years, right? What do you feel is the most, I guess, outstandish thing that has changed? Do you feel like it's progressed in terms of the community, the art community, opportunity?
I think that the artists that's out here now are doing a great job. I think that they're learning community focus. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of artists like Ilya Weber and Shaquilla Hoskins do great things. Piper Adeniyi Fields, you know what I'm saying? Sean Michael Wong. We was like a clique, you know what I'm saying? And they're consistent. Me, I was just going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had too many plates as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do it, and I was like, man, and had to make a decision. I still got a family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I'm out there trying to save the communities or try to tell people what I think and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, my son's got to go to play football.
Right.
And he needs to see dad.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My daughter's got to go to track and field. She needs to see me film that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You prioritize it.
Yeah, my wife needs her husband.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My wife's like, yo, I don't see you. But I was out there for hours. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It consumed you.
Yeah.
Consumed a part of you.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. It was like I was out there for hours and stuff like that. And it was seeming like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of hate, you know what I'm saying, low key, you know what I'm saying, with different people, you know what I mean? And they don't want to see you shine, you know what I'm saying? And that wasn't about, and the thing about it, their perception was that their perception, but it wasn't about the shine. It was about the time of making sure that these kids get engineered, you know what I'm saying? That's why they got me fucked up, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm still...
Because everyone thinks it's about the fame, and really it's about the message.
I wasn't about the fame. The fame just came.
Right.
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 You know what I'm saying?
That's the interesting thing.
Yeah, the fame just came, and they thinking that I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm being consistent to try to fucking drill the shit in your fucking head.
Right.
So, you know, I mean...
And unapologetic, too. And unapologetic.
Yeah, I'm still the same person.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I worked on this piece, you know what I'm saying? Just taking pictures of just people in the public, you know what I'm saying? And now they saying I got a series called Humans of Grand Rapids. And then,
Boom, bam.
And I'm like, dude, it wasn't really a series, you know what I'm saying? That's just how
I'm just creating.
I'm just creating, you know what I'm saying? But I just found the ones that were actually interesting pieces, you know what I'm saying, that came out like that. The lighting was just right.
Right.
And doing it. But as for like the Black artists, I just encourage y'all to keep going, be consistent, be unapologetic. Do not play by the rules.
I love that. I love that.
Do not play by the rules, man. Like don't let the system of the city control and predict, you know what I'm saying, what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times and stuff like that, they just oh yes, we'll prove you. You know what I'm saying? Or
right.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, they say, oh, you could do this, but you cannot do that. Who the fuck are you?
Right.
Who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? To tell me what I can't do with my life, my individual life, how I want to present it. Because I got 24 hours to live today. I don't know what the fuck about to happen in a second of a breath that I breathe.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? I'll make that decision. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to keep on making that decisions in life. You know what I mean? Whatever the journey that you're going through, Sometimes something's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Age might hit it, you know what I'm saying? Like, or fucking just, you know what I'm saying? You might need a job, you know what I mean? Or whatever like that, you know, to stop you from really growing. Yeah. But if you really, 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 really want to do, you have to be unapologetic. You have to go against the grain. You have to. You know what I'm saying? And give something and know that it's about the now, but it's also about the future. If the now don't exist, the future won't exist. Our babies are dying out here, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't have nobody to talk to. They don't have nobody to identify with. And we have to be we're the superheroes to get them to identify it. You know what I mean? We're not the only answers. Right. Because we don't know how they tapped in, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's domesticated in their own rights, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, and they're just trying to be their authentic self.
Absolutely.
You know? Love is transferred, you know what I'm saying? It could be by just being in the gang. That's still a sense of love, you know what I mean? Absolutely. But it's like, if you could show them the different energy and the different dynamics of love, like Sister Ayuka Shakur taught me that, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you see somebody that look like you, ask them how they doing. You know what I'm saying? But it got to the point that I see everybody that's
Right. Became a way of life,
Yeah, I can't deal with the color coding because that's another label or bringing the dynamic. I can't go with the... I don't give a fuck if you're a transgender. What up, bro? Yeah. What up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, don't put a box around it.
I'm not boxing nobody because I don't want myself to be boxed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Absolutely.
So yeah, because the labels, that's how they control us, man. You know what I'm saying? So the question, like, man, just ask your question, like, who the fuck are you really? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just, you know what I'm saying? These are just names that I put out there. How many personalities I got up in this motherfucker? Crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Crazy. You know what I mean? So, like, you know,
no, that was a beautiful answer. Absolutely. I mean, you couldn't have said it any better, in my opinion.
Make sure that they tap in. Thank you, and make sure that they tapping in and try to recognize their voices, man, because some of them are allies and some of them are enemies, parasites.
Sure. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The voices around them.
The voices inside them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Kara said, like, you know what I'm saying? You can say rock star without saying it. What the hell is that? If you're not speaking it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you hear the sound, but there's no sound around you. What is that voice, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a lot of voices.
Right.
And a lot of voices that give you doubt. You know what I'm saying? A lot of voices that encourage you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you be careful with the media that you're watching, or just know that it's just media and it's not supposed to be listening. But they're so good at subliminal messages, like
absolutely.
Real quick with that,
deaf culture shit.
How responsible do we have to be as artists in the content that we put out there? Because you mentioned the media and what they do.
Be responsible. Just be responsible. You know what I'm saying? Just be responsible.
Yeah, it's simple.
Just simple. Just don't dig too deep into it.
Yeah.
But if you say, like, what would inspire you, think about your kid.
Yeah.
Think about your niece. Think about your nephew. You know what I'm saying? What information are they receiving? Like, if you're the person that they look up to for information, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, okay, like, damn, I'm looking up to these superheroes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you give me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as long as you're doing what you're doing, then it's a chamber that they can always come back to.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It starts with your community first. I'm not trying to say the whole community anymore. I'm saying my only community is my family.
Yeah. I mean, it's the first community.
Oh, yeah. I got a young black male right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's at 14 years old. He's about to be 15. You know what I'm saying? He's the most dangerous fucking being on the planet right now.
Yeah.
When did that paradigm shift for you?
What's up with it? When did
that shift of, like, I'm not trying to say the community. I'm just
fuck that.
Just my family now.
Because I did that. I did that. You know what I'm saying? That was a part of my life. I did that. I own it. You know what I'm saying? And inspired many. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people doing based off. You know what I mean? People the voices are getting heard. You know what I mean? I did what I was supposed to do when I had to do it. And yeah, I definitely made a stamp for many. You know what I'm saying?
You paved the way.
Like,
there's no question.
Yeah. Right. So, like, I own that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but now it's like, I'm a family man. I'm taking care of my family. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just doing art, you know what I mean, to take care of me, like, you know, to keep my sanity.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you understand, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, you'll always be an artist. We get that.
Like, thinking about, like, people ask me when I'm going to come out with the next series. The next one. You know what I'm saying? Dude, like, I have to literally think about killing somebody.
It takes you somewhere.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to go somewhere with that. Yeah.
I have to think about murdering somebody. Do I want to do that?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like, do I want to do that, or do I want to try to do something fly? You know what I'm saying, that actually inspires somebody. I did the murdering. I put people in. That shit is too emotional for me.
Yeah.
It's draining.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I don't like people want me to do that. Or you want me to kill people? Now it's porn to you.
You
know what I'm saying?
Fetish.
Right.
Oh, it's Monroe. Let's see what Monroe's going to do again.
Yeah.
Make me feel bad about myself again.
Right.
The fuck out. Nah, I don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
That's not what that shit was about.
Absolutely.
I felt that it was starting to get to that porn shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that for you. That wasn't for that. You know what I'm saying? It was a reason God gave that shit to me to use and utilized me as a tool to make the shit out. I did what I did. God told me time to chill. So I chill.
Boom, bam.
So good, man.
Man.
Amazing.
Wow.
This is so fun.
This was incredible.
Thank you.
I feel like we could talk.
Yeah.
We could keep going.
And I could just listen. Like,
We could just listen forever.
come
man.
on. I feel like you need like a documentary of just like your life. You haven't even lived your full life yet, and I just feel like we need that.
Man.
That's crazy. Well,
Right.
thank you.
Just on the journey.
We all need a documentary of our life so we can make sure, because we all walk in Bibles, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We got it. You know what I'm saying? We got to see this story of y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's what the Bible is, a story about. Man, I seen that motherfucker walking on the water. I was like, yo!
So good.
Thank you.
Hey, before we get out of here,
Seriously.
you got anything going on? I mean, let them know your socials, everything. Plug yourself, bro. Please.
Monroe A on Facebook, a Fearless Brother Project on Instagram. That's it, man. You know what I mean? So just get out there, check it out. You know what I mean?
Legend.
Yeah, just look for the book. We just talked about coming out with the Realist Neglect, the actual.
Come on, sir.
Yeah.
So
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got some other artworks and stuff like that people never seen before. I want to start pushing that out there too.
All right.
Thank you.
My name is Alfield.
Sophie.
And George.
The
What's up? Thanks to the goats, man. I love it.
Boom, bam.